Hello everybody, Snowflake here, and welcome to a new episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. We've been working our way through the main quest. Before we start, just a reminder that I do a thing called Snowflake Sunday, where you guys can vote for what you want to see from me, content-wise, every Sunday. Leave a link to the form in the description below. Also leave a link to my Discord server where the new form gets posted every week. You guys can always vote for whatever you want to see, and I'll do my best to pick one. I'll do my best to pick one at random, and make that video for the following Sunday. But yeah, in the last episode, we completed the quest Alduin's Wall. So we were looking for a special wall with a secret to defeating Alduin, who is the main. Because our main concern at the moment is a dragon that's bringing back all the other dragons. It would be very nice if Alduin didn't do that. But he has been, so we need to stop him. So we went to an old blades place called Skyhaven Temple. It was a long trip. We took down a lot of Forsworn on the way. Esben and Delphine and Lydia as well, to be fair, all helped us out with that. We got through a few puzzles and made it to Alduin's Wall, which it was revealed that there is a special shout that was used to defeat Alduin back in the day. But unfortunately we don't know what that shout is. However, what we do know is that the Greybeards probably do know. And we're already chummy with them, so we can get their support. So today's quest will be the Throat of the World. We also made Lydia a blade. That was also pretty cool. I don't think we're a blade yet, but Lydia is one, so good for her. She's got the armor to prove it as well. We'll show you that in just a sec. So yeah, with Esben's help, I have deciphered Alduin's Wall in Skyhaven Temple. It revealed that Alduin was defeated in ancient times by a shout of some kind. Maybe the Greybeards can teach me this shout, or at least tell me how I can learn it. Wouldn't that be kind of them? Let's go back to what's a place called High Hrothgar. That's the one. Frost Troll's the most fearsome of its kind found in Skyrim. No kidding, but we found the most recent one a lot easier to beat than the one we did when we were making the pilgrimage up to High Hrothgar. Although we couldn't stop it from killing our buddy Malborn. I think we missed out on a quest there by not keeping him alive, but so be it. Occupational hazards and all that. Okay, Wagwan, gentlemen. What's cracking up here? You guys chilling? Alright, Angir.
Sky above, voice within.
Yeah, we're allowed to take all this stuff now, but I'm gonna let them have their stuff.
Sky, guard you.
Okay, we're going straight into it. I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's Wall. Don't want to be rude to the Greybeards that can pretty easily kill me. Trust me, I saved the game and tried. They're not easy to fight.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
Well, if their purpose is to save the world from destruction, then I'm more than happy to be a puppet for them in this case, Angir. I don't know if you noticed, but dragons are kind of terrorizing Skyrim at the moment. I could be very sassy. At least the Blades aren't keeping secrets from me. Now let's question him. The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
So, you see, if we keep postponing the end of the world, then it will never happen, right, Arngir? I don't know if you considered that approach. But if I can postpone Alduin ending the world, then surely that's better than just letting it end, no? Just a bit of logic sprinkled in there for you. Yeah, so he seems pretty bored, so he probably thinks the world ending would be exciting. So you ain't gonna help me, huh?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Oh. What's going on? Even Einarth opened his mouth. He's normally very quiet.
Wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty.
Is that what he did?
The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
Okay, so thanks Einarth for backing me up. You don't usually speak, but when you do, people listen, especially when you talk like that. So, Arngir, can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it.
Fair.
It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
What's so bad about Dragonrend, or... If a shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question.
Oh, you guys have a master? I don't want to be rude. Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Yeah, I do wonder why you didn't tell me about him. Why haven't I met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain.
Oh, we have to go up even further?
He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
Alright, how do I see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Oh. Alright, Arngir, lead the way, my friend. Glad you did a complete 180 and have now decided to help me. I kind of wish I'd caught them when they were in the lobby. Yep, cool. Hrothgar Courtyard. We were here before when we learned Whirlwind Sprint. Alright, let's follow our master. I guess it would always have taken this long, right? Because they would have had to walk outside. They're not really very urgent, are they? But look at that. Look at those winds. Can you imagine, like, stepping into that while you're on a mountain and just getting, like, flown off? It'd be pretty fun, besides your impending doom.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Alright, sounds good. I am looking. Alright, learn the clear skies shout. Okay, lock Vakor, was it? Okay, full shout, all three.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Oh, that's it? Oh, I don't even have to use my souls. I guess that would have been a dead end until you found some more dragons, so...
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Okay, well, thanks, Angir.
Use clear skies to open the way to Paarthurnax. Use clear skies.
Okay, just wanted to see if you had anything else to say. Bori, Wolfgar, especially you, Einarth, you've killed it this episode. You've done great. I'm proud of you, man. Not that that means anything to him. He could very easily beat me up in a fight. Shouts. We want clear skies, please. Let's do a quick save, just in case. Okay. I just wanted to see what that would be like. So yeah, that absolutely shreds your health if you go in there without clearing the skies. It doesn't quite throw you off the mountain, but... Alright. So we want to make it up this mountain before... Well, to be fair... Oh. Do we have time to mine? I don't know if we have time to mine, but we're going to try. Silver ore, flawless garnet. Yeah, that's worth it. Alright. Lydia, are you being affected by this in any way? Oh, well, this goat did not have a good time. Obviously didn't know his words of power. Oh. We've got an ice wraith. First time we've seen one of those. You guys didn't exist in Oblivion. Oh, sorry, Lydia. Appreciate the help, though. We get Ice Wraith Essence, which is a pretty high value potion. And Ice Wraith Teeth, which apparently we've eaten before. Delicious. Okay, so we do have some enemies up here. Let's have a look at our... Okay, we've got another Ice Wraith. I guess that's all that... Oh my. Oh my. No. Oh, why is it? Okay, cool. Yep, I did all the work. Okay, so yeah, Ice Wraiths actually hurt. Damn. Oh. No, it is Q to do shouts. No. Z. Jeez, what's wrong with me? Yeah, the cooldown of the shout's pretty low, so you can just spam it. This goat This poor goat. You're right, goat. He's doing great. Oh, more ice wraiths. Where are you going, ice wraith? You don't hurt quite as much as the other one. Give me your teeth. Alright, frost damage actually slows you. So I'm visibly a lot slower. Just keep clearing those skies. Doesn't seem like Lydia's affected nearly as much by this as I am. She could probably just moonwalk up to the top if she wanted to. I wasn't sure if that was a thing. Looks like we're fairly close to the peak. Maybe we do have quite a bit to go. Yeah, it looked a lot less earlier. See, the goats are fine. Most of the goats are fine up here. Maybe the goats are the real heroes here. Oh, well, that one didn't go too well for that particular goat. Has to be said. Goat horns. Sure. Oh, okay, okay. Just calm down with the amount of damage I'm taking, please. Okay, stumbled a bit on that one. But this is it. Oh, this is actually it. Throat of the world. Alright, where is this legendary leader Paarthurnax, who apparently... oh my god, we've got to fight a dragon. Kill the dragon, kill the dragon, kill the dragon, kill the dragon. Wait, why is there an objective marker over it?
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Paarthurnax.
And there it is.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
Alright. And there we go. The leader of the Greybeards is a dragon. So... yeah, Paarthurnax is the leader of Greybeards. I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon. You're the master of the Greybeards. I think you already know who I am. I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin.
So you do know who I am.
Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
How do you feel about killing Alduin? Or at least stopping him. I need to learn the Dragon Wrench shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Okay, formalities.
By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Are you gonna shout at me now? Oh, you're teaching me another word. Fire breath. Oh, so we can breathe fire like stereotypical dragons. Okay, and once again, we don't have to use a dragon soul. He's just gone ahead and shown me the ropes.
Show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Alright, let's breathe fire on this dragon. I want a favourite fire breath. Well, we have frost breath already, actually. Which one's better? Quite like fire breath. Let's pick it. Alright. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yes.
He was just feeling cold, wasn't he?
The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Pleasure was mine, Paarthurnax.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
I mean, you know what I asked of you. I literally asked it like a minute ago. Do dragons have like short-term memory loss or something? Which is a big problem because they live a long time. Can you teach me the dragon wren shout, oh wise Paarthurnax?
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old
I don't think so.
Dova.
You have to explain that one to me, buddy.
You seek your weapon against Alduin.
How did you know I came for Dragonrend?
Alduin Comet Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together.
I hope that doesn't mean we die together.
But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to
Well,
me.
who knows it then?
Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Alright, so everyone's just sending me on a wild goose chase. No one knows this shout. How can I learn it if the Blades, Greybeards, and you don't know it?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
We just went over this because we want to stop Alduin. I like this world. I don't want it to end. I need to stop Alduin, I think. I don't want to give Paarthurnax the none of your business speech when he could probably murder me.
Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with
Oh, he's your brother?
firstborn.
Like literally?
But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
Probably because I'm Dragonborn. The prophecy says that only the Dragonborn can stop him.
True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should.
Well, when that...
Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Dez, of fate?
Well, you see, the thing about that is, Paarthurnax, when... I realise just because you can do some things you shouldn't, but when that thing is saving the world feel like that's probably something you should do. I don't want to be rude though. I don't believe in destiny. What better reason to act than to fulfill my destiny? I don't believe in destiny, but I will stop Alduin.
And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say?
Not you, by the sound of it.
Des Motmahus, even to the dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason. Rakmul.
Oh.
And he is no fool, Nime. Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world?
I don't know, you like the views? No, dragons like mountains, right? I never thought about it. You said you were going to answer my question. Yeah, that would probably be how I'd respond.
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues.
So that's why you stay here?
Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
But you don't, since you don't know the shout. Using the Dragonrend shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They
Said the word.
used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Okay, I mean, I'm honestly, my knowledge on it isn't good. I kind of know what an Elder Scroll is, but I would appreciate a thorough explanation, Mr. Paarthurnax.
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is
Use metaphors,
an
man.
artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwahlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suryer.
Alright, and we did come across an Elder Scroll in Oblivion. Oddly enough, not in the actual main quest, but in the Thieves Guild questline, where we stole an Elder Scroll to help the Grey Fox break his curse and regain his identity. But yeah, that was an interesting explanation. Are you saying the ancient... Oh, by the way, does it not look like Paarthurnax needs to go to the toilet? He's just really fidgeting a lot. Like, he wants this conversation to end. Are you saying the ancient Nords send Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever. Forever lost. May ye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ, time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Alright, how does any of this help me?
Tid Krent, time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
So we can go back in time. Okay, well that's the end of the quest, but let's of course ask him where we can find an Elder Scroll.
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm not better informed, because no one gave me a book on how to find Elder Scrolls. But, luckily, we do have some friends. Esbern or Arngir might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Okay, so we can either talk to Esbern or talk to Arngir. What do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression.
Alright.
You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
You have friends? Hakon, Gormlaith, Feldir? Who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum. The first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin.
Oh, so they're a pretty big deal.
They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
Okay, interesting. How could an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself.
Let's hope not.
The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable.
Aren't I also a child of Akatosh if I'm Dragonborn?
Warn them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihorn. They would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow.
Oh, I appreciate your work then.
But they did not trust us. Ni-Ov. Their inner councils were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall. but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
Okay, I think... Oh, we've got a couple of questions. What does the Dragon Red Shout actually do? Yeah, that wasn't... Was that made clear before?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran, incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
Dragons aren't immortal, are they? We killed them. We've absorbed their souls. That doesn't count as immortal, does it? You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years.
So the Greybeards don't even come here to train when it's right here?
Meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Oh, we've got a choice, I think. I don't remember what these words... Fus is the star of Fus Radar, and Yol is fire breath. Which one is Faim? Have we heard that one before? I am just double checking. Oh, Faim is the become ethereal one. Well, I want to be more aggressive. So it's got to be Fus or Yol. What? No, I didn't get to choose. Well, that's not fair. I didn't click.
Speak. I will. Which calls to you?
Okay.
Fus, Faim, or Yol?
I love this angle, by the way. I really like to see Paarthurnax's breath. Fus or Yol, Fus or Yol, Fus or Yol. I feel like Yol will be more useful overall, whereas Fus is like if you're in a bind, then you can stagger your enemies. But Yol is the like aggressive option.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal.
Yeah, don't demonstrate in my face, please.
That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyak, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice.
It's hard to take you seriously, Paarthurnax.
Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum arc mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
The fire within added. So does that, like, enhance my shout?
Look through.
I guess it doesn't make sense.
Speak.
Oh,
I will listen.
I'm good, Paarthurnax. I didn't initiate that conversation. Good chat, though. Good chat. Let's have a look at this effect. The fire within... Okay, so it just enhances my shout. Fire breath deals 25% more damage.
Speak. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin?
Okay, so I can change my mind. That's cool as well. I don't think I will, but it's good to know we have that option. Okay, so yeah, fire breath. We have it selected. Good. Alright, well, thank you for the help, my friend, Paarthurnax. I do appreciate the chat. This episode has basically been an interview with Paarthurnax. But that's great. Meeting dragons is cool. But for now, I mean, it would make sense to just go down to High Hrothgar and talk to Arngir and see if he can help us, but you know what? We're going to call it a day, and we're just going to head home to Riverwood. Drop off the very small amounts of loot that we obtained on the way. And then, yeah, we'll probably chat to Arngir next episode. That does make sense.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Feindal ever again.
We've got bigger problems, Fen. Okay, your love life is going to have to wait for another episode. Let's also, if we can use some Ice Wraith Teeth for anything. Nope. Okay. All good. Didn't get any new food, did we? Goat horns, and some silver, and some goat hide. Very cool, very nice. Well, that will do for this episode. So, not quite an 8.5 hour episode, or close to it. We kept this one quite short. Mainly because we'd already been to High Hrothgar, so most of our journey was saved. But yeah, we went up to the throat of a world to meet the Greybeards master, which turned out was a dragon called Paarthurnax. The Greybeards are initially not very happy with us trying to beat Alduin. They're pretty indifferent when it comes to the end of the world. They're like, whatever, I've lived a long time, pretty bored up here, end of the world could be quite fun. But Paarthurnax seemed willing to help us. He didn't know the shout, but he told us that an Elder Scroll was actually used to defeat Alduin the first time by our Nord ancestors, or someone's Nord ancestors, a very long time ago. So we need to find this Elder Scroll. And while Paarthurnax didn't know where to find it, we have some good sources of information in the Greybeards and potentially Esbern from the Blade who might be able to help us out. So yeah, with Esbern's help, I've deciphered... with Esbern's help, I've deciphered Alduin's wall in Skyhaven Temple. It revealed that Alduin was defeated in ancient times by a shout of some kind. Arngir sent me to talk to Paarthurnax, the Greybeards' leader, who turned out to be a dragon. Paarthurnax didn't know the Dragon Wren shout, but believes that there's a way for me to learn it from the ancient heroes who used it against Alduin. And we've got our new quest, Elder Knowledge. So next episode, we will be trying to find this Elder Scroll. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. See you later.